first piece of advice I'd give to my 17-year-old self. She's not the one, bro. She's not the one. And I know deep down you know that already, but you need to move on, you know? Thinking about it and drinking about it is only putting you in a little thought spiral, and it's not getting you anywhere. You need to put yourself first. Look after yourself, better yourself, hobbies, friends, talk about it, but don't dwell on it too much and stop letting it overwhelm your thoughts. You got a bit more of heartbreak to deal with on your way, and you need to learn to manage it better. And you do learn to manage it better, but it's a task that I wish you knew now, because it could have saved you a lot of issues.
Just because she's attractive does not mean that she's the one for you. You do not have a soulmate. The concept of soulmates does not exist. And if there is a concept of soulmates, it's one that you create rather, not one that you find, right? You're not going to find your soulmate. You're going to create her when you guys get together and you find each other's flaws, work each other out, and become the people that you want to be with for the rest of your life, if that's what you want to do.
Romantic encounters can last until death do you part, or alternatively, one night. But for lengths of time in between, your goal is to separate the girl who should stay from the rest who should go. To help you weed out the bad seeds, we break down the actions that signify she's simply not worth your time. Wouldn't you rather hit the gym or hang with the guys than put up with this BS? Yeah, me too. Here are 20 indications that she doesn't deserve a chase or time from you. 1. It's always about her. You got a promotion and your lady wants to talk about the Kardashians. Sound familiar? When you're excited about work or life goals, but she's switching the subject to involve her interests, she doesn't care about you. This is a sure sign she is selfish. If this is the case, then jump ship now and save yourself the trouble of being involved with someone who isn't caring. Int, if she cares, she'll ask follow-up questions. 2, you have different values. Opposites attract, but not when it comes to values and worldviews. As a die-hard Yankees fan, overcoming her love for the Red Sox might be sports suicide. But other issues prove to be more problematic, like if you have different religions and this can't be reconciled, or if you have different ways of managing money and expenses. Don't argue, don't force anything, dump and replace. 3, she's too busy. Work can be demanding, family matters need attention, and errands must be run. But if the lady in your life is constantly missing in action, it's time to break it off. When a woman is interested in a man, she makes time for him. When there is always some other person, some event, some commitment that is taking up more of her time, that is a clear indication that you are not as high on her priority list. 4, she name drops her ex. It's bad enough to hear about one ex-file, but an entire encyclopedia worth of info? No thanks. This means that she has not grieved him, and you are in danger of being the rebound boyfriend. She is using you to escape her pain, rather than choosing you out of desire. Getting a little history on her most recent relationship to gauge if enough time has passed since her ex is acceptable, as it's important to ensure she's had space to be alone. 5, initiating contact is one-sided. Women appreciate men who make the first move, but if she's legitimately interested, she will reach out in due time. There should be a balance of communication initiation by both parties if there is truly attraction and mutual interest. Communication is a two-way street. 6, the relationship is hot and cold. Kind of like that overplayed Katy Perry song, but in real life. She's nice and then not so much, and it's always your fault. That's not fun. Some women have been socialized to believe that they have to torment a man before he'll value her. If he puts up with her and stays with her, it proves that he's the right man. Don't put up with the games unless you like to lose. 7, she's changed since you started dating. Oh, that awkward moment you realize your hockey-loving lady friend doesn't know what a puck is. Most people start out a relationship trying to be on their best behavior. If your girlfriend was putting on an act to get you to like her, she won't be able to keep it up. Eventually, her true personality will come out. Don't keep hoping that her act was the real her and wait for her to bring it back. It's never coming back. That's the real her. Make a decision early. 8, you aren't your best self with her. If her habits make you want to scream, she points out your flaws and she brings you down, she isn't going to help you grow. If you fight a lot and feel irritable, drained, defensive, and never good enough, she's not for you. The point is to be happy. When the first thing out of her mouth is a complaint, you begin to dread what she has to say. 9. The damsel in distress needs a savior. Feeling like Superman can be a rush, but it's not your job to save her from her own problems. If she came along with baggage and problems to your life, don't accommodate that. It will for sure affect your life in future. If you meet someone who acts helpless, needy, and dependent, or is wounded or mentally ill, she needs support and therapy. As much as you may like the idea of being her hero, that kind of relationship is not really a partnership and gets old really fast. You will soon regret why you did that. 10. She's unfaithful. If your girlfriend is promiscuous, if she goes in behind your back, if you suspect her to be cheating, it's game over. Time to move on. There can be no love without trust. Biologically, human beings, especially women, produce hormones that bond for life. If she cheats on you, she doesn't respect you at all. If you stay, the trauma is so bad that it will break the connection and things will never be the same again. 11. She doesn't have your back. Your partner, especially your woman, should build you up emotionally, not tear you down. You're not being too sensitive. Contempt is the #1 indicator of divorce in couples. If she makes fun of you constantly and is dismissive of your feelings, you don't have her respect. Women, after all, are emotional creatures, and they operate in the world of feelings. If her emotions and feelings are off for you, it's time to cut short the adventure. 12. She doesn't want to hang out with your friends. If you're like most couples, she's probably the one who manages your social calendar, and you're probably fine with this. But you shouldn't be giving up time with your friends for time with hers. She might not love your buddies, but if she refuses to hang out with them, or let you hang out with them, you're the one who will suffer. Your friends will open your eyes in life, situations, and when you are blindly in love. Move out and have dates with her and your friends' couples. Don't ignore your social life because of one lover. 13. She doesn't trust you. Some jealousy is understandable, but that doesn't make it cute. Unless you've given her a reason to be worried, this is a very bad sign. Think about it. If you're the perfect, relatively speaking, boyfriend, and she's already snooping through your phone, it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. She may have had previous boyfriends in the past who undermined her, or her parents had trust issues when she was young. That is a problem that you are not ready to inherit. Kick her out and move on. 14. She has no female friends. She seems like an awesome girl. She loves football, soft drinks, and video games, and she has a ton of guy friends but no female friends. She says it's because she just doesn't get along with girls, or girls think she's a threat. Give me a break. Who doesn't get along with an entire gender? A worthy partner has friends of both genders because she's a good friend, and obviously her ability to be a friend is a good indicator of her ability to be a partner. This is what will form the basis of your relationship. 15. She's a gold digger. She doesn't have to be after your money to be a gold digger or someone who wants to take advantage of you. If you feel like there is some unspoken quota of gestures or behaviors you must meet to win her affection, she's not really interested in you. A relationship is a partnership, and nobody should be keeping score of certain standards for you. 16. She's not a nice person. Sure, she's nice to you, but she's not very friendly to anyone else, her friends, your friends, or people in the service industry. She doesn't like your parents and family for some reason. She has a reason for not liking everyone who is not you. If she's not nice to others, then someday she'll treat you the same way. It's only a matter of time. A monster is hidden inside her, and it won't end well for you. 17. She wants to get married, and you don't. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get married or not, or wanting to have kids or not. But if a woman keeps insisting on getting married, she is either hiding something from you, or she wants something from the marriage. Most women today will have past traumas or even kids at home that they want you to be the provider in the name of marriage. If you know what you want, then you should work on finding someone who wants the same thing, not trying to change the person you're with. If she sees wedding bells in her future and you don't, then stop wasting your time with her. 18. She's obsessed with being the perfect couple. Sharing some relationship milestones and happy moments with your social network is expected, and can even indicate a comfortable relationship. But if she's more interested in looking perfect on Instagram than hanging out with you in real life, you have a problem. Your partner should know you love them from how they feel when they're with you, not what they see on Facebook or Twitter. That is an addiction to online attention. Unfortunately, it's beyond you. The best you can do is walk away. 19. She never apologizes or takes responsibility. You can say you're sorry without admitting fault, but you've never heard her utter an apology. This is a very subtle warning sign, but it's still a warning sign. Relationships are built on mutual responsibility taking, and nowhere is this more important than in navigating conflict. If she can't admit she's not always right, she's probably not mature enough to be in a relationship. Finally, 20. You're walking on eggshells. As a relationship matures, you should feel more secure with your partner, not less secure. So if you're feeling insecure around her because she points out your physical or behavioral flaws and bad habits, that's a sign your relationship is rapidly going downhill. The silver lining, according to many relationships experts, is that this probably has more to do with her than it does with you. Abort the mission and go back to the drawing board. That's it. You now know more about her than you did before clicking on this video. Tell us what you think or have seen down in the comments section. Thank you for watching.